So you want to learn how to improve your drawings, do ya? Well, you, sir, have showed up to the correct place because I'm going to show you exactly how I improve my drawings. Alright, so what do we got here? We got a sketchbook I started on the 3rd of March. That's in Afrikaans. And you can see I filled the first 7 pages, but the rest still needs to be filled. I'll show you in a sec. Come on, Skullk, move it up. I basically drew up until there, and the rest of the pages, the rest of the 43 pages, are still empty. So, we have to do something about that, okay? And this comes to my point in this video. If you want to get good at drawing, you gotta, that little thumbs up there, you gotta draw a lot. You need to draw almost every day, and you need to practice a lot. And it isn't really enough to say you need to practice a lot. You need to practice right. So now today I'm going to show you how I practice to draw the way that I want to draw. Okay, so usually when you have a specific way that you want to draw, like me, I want to draw like they do in the comics, okay? So if you have a specific way you want to draw, you want to get as many references to that as you can. And then basically what you need to do is, I don't want to say you need to copy it, but that's basically what you need to do. But you need to try and understand what the artist was thinking. Because there was a person drawing that picture. So like here, I'm drawing a picture of Deadpool. But you can see in the left there, I have a reference on my phone. So being the day and age it is, it's so easy to get like references and things to what you want to draw. So all you have to do is get as many references. If you want to draw anime, so like I saw a comment on my previous video, teaching me how to draw anime. I'm not really into that. So so you can draw in anime, but all you need to do is you need to get as many references to anime stuff you like. Like you have to like it. You have to be like, oh, this is the way I want to draw. And then you get as many pictures of that as you can. And then you start like, you just not copy them, but try and understand, like when you copy it, try and understand what was the artist thinking, how are they thinking. Like don't just start from an edge like I used to copy drawings that way. It does get you somewhere, but it helps to like trying to try and understand what the artist did, like why they did what they did, like why do they draw the hands the way they do, and why does it look different from real hands and stuff. Why did they do what they do? And once you get that figured out, you can like start implementing that in your own drawings. And once you understand like why they drew things the way they do, then you need to like, oh, and then you get these epiphanies, like these, well, now I understand because it looks better that way, or it works better that way, or like it conveys motion in that way. But yeah, it's just practicing things you like. So yeah. And don't be afraid to copy people. I see this as like a big problem for artists. You want to be original, and that's a good thing. You want to keep that in mind, but never try and never take credit for someone else's work. Like I'm making it brutally like obvious that I'm copying this picture from the internet. Like I'm putting the reference on the left and stuff. And you shouldn't be afraid to copy art or things you like, because that's how you improve. You get inspiration. Like all of the artists you like look at I'm gonna do like some references out of this comic I got from a friend. Like there's Magneto, and I was like, I like the way that Magneto looks, and I paged through it. I was like, yeah, that's what I want to draw like that. And then I go and I redraw that, and somehow like some of the things that the artist who drew that, it's gonna kind of like rub off on you. I don't know how to explain it, but you shouldn't, it's like an unspoken rule for artists. You shouldn't take credit for someone else's work. Like that's not my work. That's me trying to learn how that person was thinking. And by copying stuff like this, like I used to do it when I was really small. I used to trace things down, and I would feel really bad for it because I was like, yeah, it's not really me drawing it, but yeah. But yeah, like don't be afraid to copy things. Just don't take credit for it. Like once you get used to drawing those pictures, like copying them, you start to develop, like you start to learn you start to learn a lot of like from what the person was thinking, like what the pictures look like. You need to have some sort of like library in your mind of how these things look if you want to draw them. Like let's take anime for instance. Like people are always like, oh, I want to draw anime. I'm not really a big fan of anime. In fact, I don't like it at all. But if you think about it, so there was a person who had to do anime first. Well, it might not have been like one person, but if someone like a child today draws anime, it's not just because they thought of that style on their own. They had to see it somewhere. They had to see, oh, that's anime. I like that, and then they copied it. That's not anime is not some one person's original style. It's like people trying to copy that one style that developed over time. So you need to don't be afraid to copy drawings and things you like, because that's how you improve. That's how you learn. All right. So that's basically the big message of this whole video is don't be afraid to copy drawings that you like, and that's the way you learn. And you do it often, because you see in this video, I'm supposed to my initial goal is to like finish this book within a month. So I started it on March 5th, I think. 3rd, 5th, I can't remember. It was like 2 seconds ago. But yeah, I want to try and fill a book like this. So that's basically the second rule. Draw a lot. Like do it almost like if you really want to get good at what you do it every day. And I fall victim to this. Like I don't do that, but I need to, and I'm gonna start doing that. But yeah. So here's Magneto. I don't know. I just went away for a second. Yeah. Change the music or something. But yeah, draw a lot. Like practice every day. Like I hear these comic artists, they fill a sketchbook like this every month. So I'm going to give it a try, because I've seen myself improve so much with like filling up sketchbooks. And I'm going to do a few sketchbook, like if you guys want to see them, like a sketchbook tour, like page through it and show you like how I improved over time, because I've improved a lot with this. So draw styles you like, but yeah, and try and copy them. But in a way that gives you your own style. I hope it makes sense. I don't know how to English, but I hope it makes sense to you people, and I hope you've learned something today. If you did, please let me know in the comments and give me some more ideas for videos, because I think this may have been very informative to some of you who were wondering. But yeah, just keep on drawing. Never stop, and you will eventually get better. But copying things you like, that's the way to go. So thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.